I think I was stunned. Like, I remember sitting there, my mom was there, and they like slid me over the scholarship, and I remember seeing like a remaining balance and looking at it and being like, oh my gosh, like, I'm worth it.
Running has helped me come a long ways, especially in my career. Getting my scholarship to compete in college was one of the most exciting times of my life. I mean, that had been something I had wanted since I was little.
My first or second collegiate race ever was against a male athlete. And it was later when we were watching awards that it hit me. The 11th place girl that's not getting recognized for the work that she's been putting in, that's a huge spot to get for your team in top 10 because team scores determine team results.
Idaho and West Virginia were among the first states that passed laws protecting their female athletes by ensuring that they could compete on a level playing field. But the ACLU has brought cases challenging the laws in both of these states. So this January 13th, the Supreme Court is going to hear cases out of both West Virginia and Idaho, looking at the question of whether states like West Virginia and Idaho can protect their female athletes.
Stepping up to the starting line, it's always, you want to go for the win. And immediately, well, we're not going to win because we're competing against a male.
It makes it feel like no matter how much effort I put in, when I step on the line and the gun goes off, the race hasn't ended, but the result is already decided.
There are meaningful and important differences between boys and girls, between men and women, and the Supreme Court has recognized that these differences are cause for celebration. But gender ideology denies these meaningful differences between men and women, and by denying these differences, it prevents the law from protecting women and girls.
I started doing track in middle school, and a male student joined the girls' team and made really inappropriate comments and took me out of my own sport.
The school did not tell the parents that they were allowing a boy to compete on the girls' team, or that they were allowing a boy in the locker room or the bathrooms.
At first, I thought this is normal because I was told, and I just had to keep my spot above him to continue to compete. And that's what I was trying to do. And then I realized whatever I tried, my efforts were pointless.
Suddenly he was throwing 25 feet farther than he had been.
There was nothing that she could do to prevent losing her spot on the team. You know, the throwing form wasn't as good, and yet the discus is just traveling way further. It's biomechanics, it's biology.
He would insult them by implying that he was beating them just because they weren't working hard enough.
We were just very confused. We were being taunted by someone that we knew had an advantage over us, and using our womanhood against us. We just wanted to compete, and we had a man taunting us, taking our spots, beating us, and saying inappropriate things to us.
These are girls that are being told, this child very much wants to be a girl. If you are uncomfortable, that doesn't matter. He needs to be comfortable. He needs to be in your locker room on your team because he so very much wants to be a girl. And yet here's that same child talking about his male genitalia to the other girls.
So I have a younger sister. She is 4 years younger than me. When she is a freshman, BPJ will be a senior on the team, and I want it to stop so badly before she gets there.
If the Supreme Court doesn't allow West Virginia to protect its female athletes, opportunities will continue to be taken from our girls. It is not okay for our daughters to be trampled down in their spaces. And even though the damage has been done to Adalea, we're hopeful that it won't be done to our younger daughter.
After I graduated with my nursing degree, I became an ER nurse, and I got married, and I can see how athletics has given me all of that. And it has paved an entire future. And if we don't protect female sports and allow it to just be women, then all that's compromised. You get rid of privacy, you get rid of safety, You get rid of those protected opportunities for women that they did not have 50 years ago.